Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you the basic chord changes for rhythm changes. And we've been doing 1-6-2-5 and 3-6-2-5-1 stuff for weeks now, and that all kind of led up to this moment where you kind of have the tools in your arsenal to play rhythm changes already from the stuff we did in previous videos. So rhythm changes is what we call an AABA. So that means that it has one part that's called the A part. You do it twice. Then there's a B part, the bridge. You do that once. And then there's the A part one more time at the end. So rhythm changes is really just tons and tons of songs adapted from I Got Rhythm, which was a Gershwin tune from a musical. So it started as I Got Rhythm, but it was adapted and copied into so many other tunes. To go along with this video where I'm showing you the chord changes, you should learn the melody to at least one or two rhythm changes type tunes. Obviously, I Got Rhythm, that would be one to learn. But I would say Oleo is one of the easier beginner rhythm changes heads to learn. And if you want a challenge, then something like Eternal Triangle or Anthropology is a good place to go. But for now, we're just going to talk about the chord changes. So rhythm changes is generally played in B flat, and it's kind of a 1-6-2-5 or 1-6-2-5-3-6-2-5 for the A part. So when I Got Rhythm, it's a 1-6-2-5 with a minor 6, and does that twice. Then it works its way to the 4. And here we've got this B7, which is acting like the 5 leading to an E flat major. And then the traditional easy way to play this is to go minor right there. And then 1, 6, 2, 5. So the bridge of rhythm changes, the B section, it is a cycle of fourths, all 7th chords, and it starts on D. So it starts on the 3rd of the song. So if we came back around, now we're going to go up to D. I'm just using regular 7th chords. Now back to the A part one more time. All the way back to the top after that. Okay, first I'm going to show you the A part of just a basic version of I Got Rhythm. So this is just the first A part. Now again, now it's going to the bridge, the B part, which is a cycle of fourths in D. Now the A part one more time. That's an AABA. That's the whole deal. That's your basic rhythm changes right there. Okay, I'm going to do it one time all the way through. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm just going to play the whole thing all the way through just like that. And then afterward, we'll start to discuss how this evolves and changes into all the different cool varieties of rhythm changes. Okay, now you've got your basic form. The first thing to do is to change the 6 from a minor to a dominant 7. You're going to find that almost every cool rhythm changes tune has a dominant 6 chord instead of a minor, so that it has more of a cycle thing going on. So here's what that sounds like. Now, the next thing to change, and I've been having a hard time not playing it this way in my examples, is on the end of the A part, changing that basic 1-5-1-5 or 1-5-1 into a 1-6-2-5 or a 2-5-1. So here's how that looks. Okay, so now we've changed the 6 to a dominant, and we've got the little end turnaround as a 1-6-2-5. The next thing we need to do is go ahead and start treating this like a 1-6-2-5, 3-6-2-5. So what we're going to do is, when it loops back around to the 1, we're going to go to the 3 instead. Like that. And if you watched the previous video on 1-6-2-5 substitutions, I talk about using that minor 3 instead of the 1. So now I'm going to play the A part with all the changes we've talked about up to this point, which is the 6 is a dominant now, and now we're going 1-6-2-5, 3-6-2-5. So it's getting a little bit hipper. I think the next step to take is when we're leading from the 1 to the 4, we're going major 7 to a dominant, which is the 5 that goes to the E flat. So instead of doing major and then a 7th chord, let's treat that like a 2-5-1 in the key of E flat. So a 2-5-1 headed to the 4. Just like when you play a jazz blues, you do those turnarounds where the 2-5-1 heads to the 4. Same thing here. So I'll go ahead and play the example now. Okay, so we've made it to the 4, and then we go 4 minor, and then back around. But instead of doing that, when we get to the 4, instead of going to the minor, we're going to go half step up and play diminished. And there's 2 really common things to do right here, and this is probably the most common. So here's what it sounds like in context with the whole A part. So everything we just did can be done with the dominant 6 chord or the minor 6 chord. I'm going to play through the example one time with the minor 6 chord so you can hear what that sounds like. And depending on the tune and the changes and who wrote it and who was playing over it, I like to lean toward the dominant 6 chord because it kind of sets up a cycle, but some people prefer the minor. So here it is with the minor. Either way sounds good, but I like to do the dominant 6 because that opens me up to play any substitutions I want. I don't want to go too deep into substitutions, but the last thing I want to throw in is treating the 1-6-2-5s at the end of the A part as a 3-6-2-5-1 instead. So if we're coming back around, instead of going 1-6-2-5 right here, we go 3-6. So I'm going to go ahead and do one final full example of the whole song form. At the end of the first A part, I'm just going to do the slow 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. But on the second A part and the final A part, I'm going to do 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. So you can get your ear around the common ways that the turnaround of the A part is played. So here we go from the top, the entire thing. And that's how it goes. So from there, it would just repeat AABA, AABA, AABA. Repeats in a circle, but the cool thing to do is to learn a bunch of substitutions and go all over the place. So in the upcoming videos, at least the next couple of videos, I'll talk about substitutions for the A part and substitutions for the B part of rhythm changes, because knowing the basic song form is the most important thing, but a big part of what's fun about it is putting those substitutions in there. If you have questions or comments, leave them in the comment section and I'll try to address them in my upcoming videos. And subscribe now, because we're going to go right forward into the cool subs you can do over this rhythm changes stuff. And then from there, I'm going to double back around and we're going to talk about jazz blues. So that's kind of what's coming up. If you like this lesson, hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe. And if you know anybody that would like to learn the same kind of stuff, please share the video, because I just want to share jazz music with as many people as I possibly can. Thanks so much for studying jazz with me. I'm Bird Snake. Thanks for watching.